My name's Ken Brown. I'm the Finance and Resources Manager for Mission Aviation Fellowship here in Nairobi in Kenya. I've been an accountant now for nearly 25 years and served in a number of roles both in the UK and overseas, and it's when I was in one of those roles in Egypt that I heard, whilst on a mission retreat, a call that God put very much on my heart. The speaker was talking about the need for accountants and other professionals on the mission field, and I felt at that point that the Lord was very clearly saying to me, Ken, that's what I want you to do. I want you to go back to the UK, get further experience, and then come back and use those skills on the mission field. So although it was on our heart to bring the family out to Sub-Saharan Africa, out onto the mission field, the reality can be a little bit more tricky than that. And one of the things that we found when we really started exploring this was, well, how are the kids going to be educated? Are we going to have to send them away to boarding school, or are we going to have to homeschool them? Neither, to be honest, really appealed. And that's why being posted to Kenya was actually ideal for us, because the schooling here is pretty good. There's some international schools. The level of education and the feel of them is much more like a regular British secondary school. Another thing that we found a challenge when we accepted the role with MAF, we were like, oh no, now we're going to have to do some support raising. And that really is very challenging, and fairly independent person, so it was a challenge to take that role of humility and having to ask for the financial support. But actually what I found was, it was a tremendous blessing, because every time an individual signed up and said, yes, we will be one of your supporters, it felt like we were no longer going overseas on our own, that we were going as part of a team. It's just great to be able to work alongside the local staff and to be able to pass on some of my knowledge to help develop the teams. Getting a plane in the sky isn't just a straightforward operation. It involves all sorts of people, as well as the pilots and the engineers. There's so many people in the background that are helping to get that plane up there, and I'm glad that I'm able to do my bit with my team to facilitate that.